Ever had an idea for a book but just thought, nah, I'm not a writer, or I have no idea how publishing even works? Well, get ready, because that's all about to change. Today, we're going to walk through exactly how AI can turn your idea into a real-deal passive income stream right on the world's biggest bookstore. Let's jump in.
So first off, why even think about ebooks? Well, this number, it kind of says it all. 67%. That's Amazon's slice of the entire ebook market. It's huge. So when you publish on their platform, you're not just putting a book online. You're getting access to a global stage with millions and millions of potential readers. The scale is just wow.
And this, right here, is the big promise we're talking about today. I mean, think about it. In the past, you had to be an expert writer, a graphic designer, a publishing guru, or hire them all. But the tools we're about to cover, they've completely smashed those barriers. This whole process is now wide open for pretty much anyone, no matter what your background is.
Okay, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is an ebook? It's simple, really. It's just a digital book. No paper, no ink, no printing costs. It's just a file that someone can download and read instantly on their Kindle, their iPad, or even their phone. The real magic is that it's accessible to anyone, anywhere, right away.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Part 1 of our blueprint is all about the heart of the project, creating the actual content. This is where we go from a totally blank page to a finished manuscript. And yeah, we're going to have our AI assistant helping us every step of the way.
Now, this whole creation thing isn't some kind of dark art. It's a system. A really simple one, actually. We're going to follow 4 basic steps. First, we pick a genre that actually sells. Second, we use AI to brainstorm a cool, unique idea. Then, we build a solid outline. And finally, we let the AI help us flesh out all the chapters. See? Totally manageable. So how do you find a genre that people are actually buying? You go straight to the source. It's easier than you think. Just hop on Amazon, filter for Kindle eBooks, and go right to the bestseller section. This literally shows you what's flying off the digital shelves right now. You'll see things like self-help are almost always popular, which gives you a much better shot at success. So, at the end of this first big step, what do you actually have? The goal here is super clear. You should have a complete manuscript, your whole book, written and saved as a basic Word document. That file is the golden ticket, the raw material for everything we're going to do next. Okay, on to part 2. You've got all the words written down, which is awesome. But let's be real. People absolutely judge a book by its cover, and they'll notice if the inside looks messy. So this part is all about packaging. We're turning that Word doc into a professional-looking product that people will actually want to buy. And we're going to break this design phase into 2 simple jobs. First up, creating a killer cover, probably using an AI image generator. And second, we're going to take our manuscript and format it properly so it looks fantastic on any device, from a big tablet to a tiny phone screen. Now listen up, because this is a pro tip you really don't want to skip. Amazon is super specific about cover art, and for good reason. To make sure your book looks crisp and professional, your cover image has to be exactly 2560 by 1600 pixels. Get this wrong, and it'll look blurry and amateur. Trust me, just use a tool like Canva. It makes resizing a total piece of cake. So for the inside of the book, we're going to use Amazon's own free software, Kindle Create. And this tool is a lifesaver. You'll want to choose the reflowable format. That just means the text will automatically fit any screen size. You just import your Word doc, and the tool helps you do all the professional stuff, like making a clickable table of contents, adding an About the Author page. You can even preview how it'll look on different devices before you export the final file. And that brings us to the home stretch, the most exciting part, publishing. You've written the words, you've designed the package, now it's time to actually upload it to Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform. You'll hear it called KDP, and get it out into the world. Okay, so when you get to the KDP website, you're going to need to have a few things ready. Think of this like your pre-flight checklist. You'll need your title and a catchy description. You'll have to confirm you own the publishing rights. Pick your audience and categories. Choose good keywords so people can find your book. And of course, you'll need your final manuscript and cover files ready to upload. Now, stop for a second, because this next bit is critical. This is a non-negotiable step. Amazon requires you to be totally upfront about using AI. During the setup, you have to check a box saying that AI tools helped you create the text or images. Seriously, don't skip this. Transparency is key to playing by their rules. So, let's talk about the fun part, getting paid. Amazon gives you 2 main options for royalties, and honestly, there's a clear winner.
If you price your book somewhere between $2.99 and $9.99, you get a whopping 70% of every sale. But if you go below or above that price range, your cut drops all the way down to 35%. For almost everyone starting out, that 70% tier is the sweet spot. That's where you want to be.
And that's it. We're at the final launch sequence. You'll upload your files, you'll set your price, you'll fill out your bank and tax info so they can pay you, and then you get to click that big, beautiful Publish button. Now, Amazon will take a look at your book, which can take up to 72 hours, so be patient. And after that, congratulations! Your ebook is officially live in the Kindle store for the whole world to see.
And just like that, you've done it. But you know what? Hitting publish isn't the end of the road. It's actually the very beginning of your journey as an author. You've gone from a simple idea to a published book on a global marketplace. You are officially an author. Pretty cool, right?
So what this all really means is that the whole game of becoming an author has fundamentally changed. AI has stepped in and leveled the playing field, acting as a writer, a designer, and a publisher's assistant all rolled into one. It has truly democratized the ability for anyone with a good idea to share their story or their knowledge with the world.
And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. Now that technology can handle so much of the heavy lifting, the writing, the design, the publishing logistics, what does it actually mean to be an author anymore? What's the core human part that's left? That's something to really think about, isn't it?